everyone, welcome. You're watching Business Today TV. I'm Sakshi, Batra, and this is Market Today, a show where we talk about the latest trends of the stock markets to help you understand where are the opportunities for buying really emerging right here. We'll be also joined by an expert today to help us really understand which way are the markets headed and what should be investor strategy as we move forward. Let's take a quick check of how the markets are trading at this point in time. Well, we started off on the green note. We did see a lot of choppiness, just like how yesterday started off. And right now, if you see 17,771 is the level at which the Nifty is trading at, just about 0.2% up in trade. The Sensex hovering near 59,900 odd levels with a 150 points uptake, 0.2% of a jump being seen on that front as well. Talk about the sectors though, that's where the pain is being seen. Most of the sectors are still trading in the red, only bright spots being seen in the auto space. Perhaps that's going in the green way right here. But when you talk about the IT index right there on your screens, it's down by 0.6%. That's where the pain is emerging in today's trading session. On the flip side, it's the autos that are driving in the faster lane, 0.5% almost up in today's trading session. Also, when you talk about the top Nifty gainers, you will see a completely different picture from yesterday. Yesterday, it was the metals that were shining bright on the Nifty index as the top gainers. Today, they are seeing a lot of profit booking taking place. On the top gaining front, you're also seeing some of the stocks buzzing right ahead of their earnings. 9100 levels being seen on Maruti Suzuki. That's up by 0.7% odd in today's trading session as well. Apart from this, the stocks that are buzzing in trade, Apollo Hospitals, the top gainer on the Nifty index, Reliance Industries, ONGC, and also NTPC, Bajaj Auto, all of them up in trade, of up about 1.5 to 2.5%. On the downside, you have all those winners of yesterday down in trade today. Tata Steel, Hindalco, JSW Steel, all down by over 2% in trade. Time now to introduce our guest. Joining in with me is Nirav Chedda from Nirmal. He's the expert at technicals and derivatives. Welcome, Nirav, and thank you so much for taking the time out for this discussion. So how are you looking at the first trading session of the November series, and what can you expect today?
Yeah, hi Sakshi. Always nice speaking to you. See, looking at the index, most importantly, the rollovers. When you see the rollovers were on average, weren't really, something to talk about, at least for the index point of view. So now we come to an important discussion on the technical charts. Nifty has reached towards 17,800 levels, which is a very, very important resistance area. That is a 78.2% retracement area of the fall from 18,590 odd to about 15,200. So important level to cross. Once this is crossed on the spot, you will see some more buying emerging in Nifty, which can then take it towards the 18,200 to 18,500 band. But till then, I would advise to book certain profits on the index front and be stock specific.
Okay, be stock specific, take some profits off you when you see a bounce in the markets at this point in time. Also, help me understand, since you talked about rollovers, which are the sectors that are seeing maximum rollovers for the November series?
Yeah, so this month's theme basically is that FMCG sector has the most amount of open interest built up, or you're seeing a lot of shorts being built in this sector. So the likes of HUL, Dabur, Asian Paints, and the others, Jubilant Foods, they are seeing some sort of short built up, and there can be some selling which can come in this sector along with the chemicals sector. So these are two sectors where one can look to sell. The other two sectors which look very good, at least from the next 15-20 day perspective, at least looking at the rollovers, are the IT sector and the pharma sector. So IT and pharma basically believe that even though they are down today, there can be a good rally which can come in these stocks and sectors. So definitely this is the space to be in. Open interest has come down. That means the shorts have been covered in these sectors, and that is why you won't see a bigger fall in these stocks. They will likely bounce back soon, and that bounce back can be very aggressive.
Okay. Okay, understood that. Let's talk some specific stocks then in today's trading session, some of them making news today. Let's start off with Nykaa first. The stock is now down to three-digit levels. You know, it's down by almost 5 odd percent. The stock has been continuously falling from the time that we saw a bounce during the bonus announcement, and after that it has been a downward, slide that we have been witnessing. On the technical charts, what does, this show? I know that there is no, long period historic data for you to study right here, but what can you suggest the investors to do at this point in time?
Yeah. See, 1230 was a very important level for this particular stock, and it should have bounced back up from these levels, but that has been broken, and even 1000 level has been broken. So now, we are into a territory where the stock can probably make any sort of a bottom. Having said that, the indicators are in the oversold zone, and very likely will turn, going forward. So, it is in a process of making a low, and
Yeah.
that low can be in between, about 950 to about 850 odd or 800 odd as well. Once that
Hmm.
is made, you will see a good bounce back in this particular stock. So at this
Okay.
point of time, I would say, if you're a trader, exit long positions. But if you are an investor, look to buy as it comes into the range of 950 to 850. Whatever low it makes, the bounce back can be good, and this stock can again, at least reach towards the 1200 odd levels, so you can get a good 200 to 50 point bounce from the current levels.
Okay, understood that. So the stock may be volatile in a little bit scenario if we see in the near term as well. There are other stocks that are making some positive strides. Let's talk about those as well. Bharti Airtel, for example, touched record levels yesterday. Coal India nearing its record level as well. Also, when you talk about stocks like Maruti that are rallying right ahead of its earnings, anything from the stocks that I'm talking about that interests you at this point? Would you advise any investors to look for opportunities right here?
I definitely like these stocks. In fact, these are the stocks that I was tracking in the large cap space. So you really took it out from there. Very good picks from your end as well. I believe Bharti has made long term bullish pattern, which can take this stock towards 950 1000 odd levels very soon. It's in the bullish zone, so definite buy. You can keep a stop loss around 790 for your longs. Even Coal India, it's a slow and steady counter. It is giving dividends, and most likely, this stock will move up. Now, very importantly, in Coal India and Maruti, the open interest is down in rollovers. And that is why, these stocks should rally pretty much very aggressively in the first half of this month. So I really like Coal India and Maruti. Already a move has come in both the stocks. I believe they are headed upwards. At least a good 10% upside can be seen in both these stocks. So look to
Okay.
buy these stocks.
Okay, so strong upside can also be expected on these stocks going forward from here. Let's now talk about your specific and favorite stocks that you would want to discuss with all our viewers today. Anything from your recommendations pack?
Yeah, see, the first stock is DCW. So as we started the show, the stock has moved up. It was around the 60.50 odd levels, moved up about a rupee. I really like this stock. A higher top, higher bottom formation. Also above is 50 and 68.2% retracement area. And of that recent falls, it is now headed towards 70, 72 levels. Look to buy this stock at current levels. Even on declines, 56 is an important support area. So 56 should be your stop loss. The second stock is Concor. I really like the pattern, a flag kind of formation breakout on the daily and on the weekly. There is a rounding pattern breakout. So very good pattern for this particular stock. This stock can move up towards the 840, 850 odd levels. So look to buy this stock. You can keep a stop loss of 770 for your longs.
Okay, understood that. Well, thank you so much, Nirav, for being with us and sharing all your thoughts and insights on the markets, and also discussing your stock specific recommendations for all our viewers today. Great speaking with you. Thank you, and hope you have a great trading day ahead. And with that, let's quickly go on to check how the markets are doing at this point in time. The Nifty and Sensex still holding up at that 0.2% up level, 130 points up, for the Sensex today, 59,897. So it's hovering around that level as well. The Nifty has come down from that 17,800 mark, but still is holding up about 32 odd points. We'll have to wait for that last 1.5 hours. That was when yesterday we actually saw a spike on the upside. We'll just wait to see whether something like that also happens in today's trading session. And with that, we wrap up this edition, but do stay tuned on to Business Today TV for a whole lot more coming up right up on your screens.